So let's go to the next adventure, actually, because we have a lot of setup for the next adventure. We see Ramsey being depicted in the screen. Like next adventure, we see Ramsey contemplating. We saw Belle on Sunken Grove in one of the teasers. We don't know if there's going to be this adventure, but a lot of people seem to think so. I seem to think so. It's also the final adventure. It's adventure 12. We saw these pictures of this monster that Briggsy was so afraid of. Briggsy, the confident pirate, is so afraid to show this monster to the world that she tore out those pieces describing the monster. It's depicted with 3 heads, with flames behind a ancient door, a door very reminiscent of the trailer we saw where Flameheart is stepping out. There is so much build-up, there's so much hype, but what can we expect in the next adventure?
A multi-crew adventure with lots of griefing.
Shut up.
No, it does seem like everything's coming together, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And this is why I sort of think it's Flameheart, because we see Ramsey in the preview image. It's in the Sea of the Damned. Flameheart's not really doing anything, and it's the first 12 adventures that seem to be meant to be the first, let's say, season of adventures.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a few unresolved plot threads, and we see Belle pitched up to find out what happens to Merrick, but we only really find out that's the case because she's worried about Merrick's secrets. Same with Ramsey. Maybe they're doing the same because they're worried about Briggsy's secrets. But as of late, Athena's fortune seemed very preoccupied, not with the Brethren, but with Captain Flameheart.
That's true. But I can imagine every faction in the Sea of Thieves wanting to get their hands on the Skeleton Curse cure. That would make sense to me that everybody wants to get it.
It would make complete sense because, like you say, everyone's got a vested interest. So Wanda might want it for her own gains to get revenge on Flameheart. I think she would be more inclined to use on the Servant because that's extra spiteful. And they have that sort of rivalry, don't they, left over from what's sort of discussed in the Lost Sands journals that Junior wants to kill her. So yes. She might feel the same. Ramsey, well, obviously the Brethren also said they wanted to try and recruit people to their cause. And that is a very good sort of goal when it lines up with their ideals, where the Brethren are made up with people who were spurned by the pirate's life. And that would probably include lots of people who got cursed who didn't want to. That would be a sort of good, let's say, a next step. And then you've got Flameheart, who might want it because it could be used to unimmortalize him, make him mortal again, which is, I don't think Flameheart wants that. And
no.
Athena's fortune might want that as a weapon as well, and possibly a recruiting thing.
Or just be nice. Like, oh, you got cursed, don't worry.
You go.
Come, here,
have a little sippy of the pink milk.
Aye.
The Gaviscon. So yeah, what do you think? Do you think all 3 factions will want it and fight for it?
Well, we do have this theme of 3, don't we?
Mm-hmm. Oh, he's brought it back. He's brought it back, everyone. I didn't expect that. I've been blindsided.
So what if this could also be another choice for the community?
Nah, no way.
So who's going to get the cure? Is it going to be Flameheart, Ramsey, or the Dark Brethren? 3 pieces to the amulet, 3 factions, 3 pets to choose, and a 3-headed monster at the end. So I don't know. Could be like that. It could be 3 choices.
Jeez, who do you think would win that choice?
Oh, that's a good one.
I think if it was a physical Flameheart involved, I think they'd have that bias where he's just been introduced, and that's quite interesting. And you're sort of off the back of Return of the Damned, aren't you? Still, you got that hype.
Yes. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but you could say, like, you already won, so we don't really want to win, but have Flameheart have it again. We do need to learn more about their motivations, because if this is the case, like I'm sketching, which is a wild idea, I'm not even sure if they're gonna do it. Would be great. We do need to learn a little bit more about their motivations, because we only know the Dark Brethren, really. They want to use it as leverage.
Yeah.
They want to use it as a tool of power to trade for favorites. Yeah, we can turn you into a human again, but you need to kill Flameheart for us if you want to cure or something like that, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So we do know their motivations. Ramsey just wants to be nice, probably, and just gives it to whoever wants it because it's your pilot life. If you got cursed, but that's not the path you want to choose, we can bring you back on course. And Flameheart would probably destroy it, right?
Maybe he'd destroy it or keep it.
Yeah.
Do you know what would be really interesting? What if Flameheart wanted it to give to the servant? That would be some depth.
Yeah, but would the servant want it? I think he's happy with being cursed, right?
Yeah,
At
I
the
don't think the
moment.
servant would want it, but what if Flameheart sort of sees that, oh yeah, he's brought me back now, but I never wanted this for him?
Hmm.
Ray would never do it because Flameheart's a bastard now, apparently. But
Yeah.
Flameheart, we saw in Heart of Fire that he. It's weird. He found it inconceivable that the ancients had a weapon to destroy him. He found that completely impossible. And like I
Mhm.
said, it was true. The Ophelia didn't defeat the Burning Blade or Flameheart, what have you,
Mhm.
despite the magic that was involved. But this time, a more learned Flameheart who's been in the Sea of the Damned would realize this power, especially if he's got an ancient prisoner,
Mhm.
and he'd won that cure to make sure that he can't be undone.
Mhm.
And I think it all ties together where Athena and the Brethren are racing for the cure. They get to the end, and behind the gate is Flameheart, ready to take the curse, or the cure, sorry. And it will create a big, oh shit, you've reintroduced Flameheart in this massive surprise. And he's managed to take the skeleton curse away, or cure, sorry, the cure away.
Yeah, or he just throws the bottle on the ground there.
He smashes it in his
Yeah.
hand.
Aye. That would be really cool if that would happen. And I think if we're gonna have three choices, it's gonna be that Ramsey, everybody gets it. Flameheart, nobody gets it. Brethren, only the Brethren get it.
Yeah.
I think that's the choice.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that would be so cool. I really hope they're gonna do it now.
I'm kind of not ready for another choice
Hmm.
this soon.
Oh, in 8 weeks.
Yeah, true. But also,
I bet that by that time we might want to choose again.
yeah. It would be interesting to have three sides, though. That would be cool.
Yes. Yeah, I agree.